AJ.
And Shannon, and this is Don't Burn the Day. Welcome back to the second part of our third annual DBTD Gift Guide Show, brought to you by, of course, DBTD. We're excited to have you along this ride with us, and it's going to be another really special day because we're going to shout out all the companies that we've been working with and that we love here lately. And let me let you know that they have some amazing products available for Christmas. Well, most of these are available anytime, but a lot of them have deals going on for Christmas that you don't want to miss out on. So we're excited to go ahead.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, that's really an understatement for some of them. But and if you stick around through the rest of the show, and we know this show is super long because we have edited 2 parts together for you, or you might just see this video in 2 parts. We're not sure how it's going to be edited together yet. However, we have worked really hard on putting this video together for you just to give you some great ideas. We know it's down to the wire. AJ, did you know we have 10 days until Christmas? 10 days! 10 days, you guys, 10 days.
Holy, oh no. I gotta get to moving.
That's right. And I just realized as I was getting prepared for the show that you will see with one of the companies that we work with, Patty and Ricky, who we talk about a lot on the show. If you have ordered your gifts by December 10th, they are sure to arrive by Christmas time with Patty and Ricky. So if you haven't, you need to go ahead and do that now because you might just get in under the wire there. But enough talking, let's jump right into it. We have a lot to cover today, and like I said, guys, we had planned on editing this video and making it like one cohesive video, but yesterday's version with Fieldum, and may I say, I am so happy and pleased that that interview went so well, and that we just really love Fieldum and thank them for coming on with us and wanting to share their journey with us and let us and allow us to be a part of it. So once again, thank you to Adrian from Fieldum for coming on. And if you want to check out their bags, don't forget to head over to fieldumlife.com and use our code. AJ, what is it?
One life to live.
That's right. If you use One Life to Live, that will give you 15% off any bag on their website. And you can rest assured that we do get a little bit of a commission on those bags. We don't want to hide that from you. We do get a little bit of a 5% commission. And so every time you purchase from them, you're also helping us in return. So that's a big thank you from us to you, and just to let you know that we appreciate every order that comes from Fieldum, and we also just appreciate Fieldum as a company for wanting to partner with us. So thank you again to Adrian from Fieldum and the whole team. That's a bit of a mouthful, but I'll try it again. Fieldum. Thank you to everybody over there for just agreeing to partner with us and wanting to see our journey. So yeah, let's just jump right into it because we have a lot to cover. Today we are covering 3 of the main partners that we have worked with over the course of the year. And I can't believe, AJ, that our season of DBTD is wrapping up just next week. Can you believe it? We have one more show to go and we are done for the year, 2021.
It's been a great season.
That's right. It's been a really great season. We have had a lot of fun. We had your birthday celebration. That was fun. We had October. We had Halloween party, and we had Kat Jones come on, and she sang for your birthday, and she sang as a part 2. So it was really fun. We just had a lot. We've had a lot of memories this year. So join it. And before we get too far into today's show, I want to remind you to join us for next week and make sure you watch that video because we're going to be talking about some of the highlights from this year and we're going to be reminding you to join us again for next season, season 4 of Don't Burn the Day, and that will be starting in early January, and it's back to the same old grind with great content. And you guys, we are busy planning content as we speak, so you can rest assured that if you thought season 3 was great, season 4 is going to be pretty amazing. So we are asking you to just hang in with us and enjoy the ride.
And,
Bye.
and you guys, a new look will be coming in season 4.
You're so excited about that. I wasn't going to mention anything until next week, but you are super excited. Yeah, we aren't sure when we're going to unveil it because it's still in the works.
But it is coming.
Yeah, it is coming, and as you can tell, AJ is super excited about it. But, and I must say, he has an absolute reason to be, because you guys, the new logo and the new look for Don't Burn the Day, our website guy Chris has worked really hard. We've actually partnered up together, and we've worked really hard on redesigning the logos and everything for Don't Burn the Day. And there might just be, now I'm not promising anything, it depends on how the year goes and how everything can kind of play out, but there might just be some DBTD merch headed your way. So kind of get excited about that. And again, we'll talk a little bit more about the revamp next week as we say goodbye to you guys and wrap for the holiday season. But don't you fret, we'll be right back in about 3 weeks with the start of season 4 and a lot of awesome opportunities. And we're just hoping to have another great ride with you guys this year and grow our listenership and following even that much further. So yes, get excited about the new look, but not too excited because we don't know exactly when it's going to come out. I see your eyes just glistening. You're so excited about it. But and you have a reason to. But like I said, we just have a lot coming your way next year, and we hope that the ones who have been with us stay with us, and that we can bring on some new people, and we can bring up our followers, and just bring new people to the DBTD family, right?
Right. Let's get to it.
All right, you want to jump on into the deals, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we are featuring 3 of our most favorite sponsors and people that we have worked with this year. And first off, we have PattyandRicky.com. And as you know, and if you've seen the show before, you know we talk about Patty and Ricky so much around here because they are the first and only internet-based marketplace for adaptive wares and products. So they have everything from clothes to jewelry to self-care products. If you are a person with a disability, if you aren't a person with a disability, if you're an elderly individual and you need things that are adaptive and fashionable, you want to head over to Patty and Ricky because they're your one-stop shop for everything you need. And even honestly, even if you're not disabled, they have amazing things. You might like what you see and you can make a purchase. And we also have, as we go through, let me get them up on the website really quick, and I'll tell you what we have for you today. Hold on one second.
They also have a wide range of other accessories.
They do, yes. Yes.
Clothes.
Yeah, and that's what I was mentioning. They have everything. But we're gonna jump right into we'll get into everything they have. You guys, we can't break down every category today, but we will get into the main things that they have and let you know what's available. Now I'm going to just make sure that this is gonna be workable so that AJ can see and everybody can see out there. Give me 1 second. AJ, what do you think is your most favorite thing about Patty and Ricky since we've started working with them? I mean, I know they actually were one of our first supporters, so I am always gonna have love for them. And you know, I came to you from Patty and Ricky, so
They are so easy to work with.
well,
If you
really quickly, let me get you Patty and Ricky.
if you are looking for something, all you have to do is text one of their associates and they will get right back to you.
Yeah. Now, you know, I'm a little biased, but I love Alex of Patty and Ricky. Alex and I have known each other for a while, and I haven't actually stopped writing blogs from her. It's just that things have slowed down and life has gotten busy, and I have become your co-host, which is absolutely fine with Alex. And we, you know, honestly, I adore everything that Patty and Ricky stands for, and you can't see me because I'm showcasing Patty and Ricky, but that's okay. I'll be right back. So yeah, everything that Patty and Ricky stands for, I as a person really love, and just I've always supported them from the very beginning, and I hope everybody does. And I encourage everyone with or without a disability to just buy from there because they're a small business and they deserve love too. And Alex is working every day to put new products on and work with new designers who are innovative and who have great ideas in order to help the disability community. And Alex, if you're watching this later on when it goes up, we love you.
Love you, Alex.
Thank you for everything you do, and thank you for supporting Don't Burn the Day. And we hope we make you proud. And you guys, today, and not just today, but every day, if you go on Patty and Ricky and use our code DBTD10, you will receive 10% off your entire order from everything that's on the DBTD website. So if you make an order and you use the code,
Yeah, you mean Patty and Ricky.
oh, I'm sorry, am I getting confused? Yeah, Patty and Ricky.
Yeah.
.com. If you go on pattyandricky.com and use our code DBTD10, you can receive 10% off your entire order. As you can see, I'm looking at things like their clothing. Let me go into this actual next screen and I'll show you what's available if it will come up.
I love those shoes, those boots.
Yes, okay. You can see they have accessible sweatshirts featured. They have intimates that are easy on, easy off. And as far as intimates, I also want to talk about another company now. We haven't ever really talked about them on Don't Burn the Day, except for my very first episode when I was interviewed by AJ. But I initially worked with Slick Chicks, and Slick Chicks is also a company that designs, and you might have heard of them also in the disability community. Slick Chicks is owned by a lady named Hilya, and she designs intimates that are easy on, easy off. And you can also find those in Target. So not only are you going to look up Slick Chicks and find adaptive underwear, but now they have them. I'm sorry guys, I can't talk today. Now they have a line for men of men's underwear, and now they also have an easy on, easy off bra. So those two kind of work together. But let's get back to Patty and Ricky here. As you can see, we have accessible sweatshirts, we have intimates. We're just rolling through it all, and we have active wear here. Of course, everybody loves compression socks when you work out, or even for your circulation. Uh, of course, they have accessible jeans from a variety of different companies. They have maternity, which we want to take a minute and congratulate Alex on having just about getting ready to have her first little boy. So we're excited for
Yes.
that. So congratulations, Alex. It is now. Go ahead.
We sure. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it is now public knowledge. I had that information, but I was holding it until it was allowed to be public knowledge. But now that it is, congratulations, Alex. We love you, and we love the baby and Gus and your whole family, and we wish you nothing but all the best. So let's just go through here and let me kind of talk about some of the things that I initially see. We have loungewear that's adaptive. Let's look at that. It's just a category that I want to look at really quickly. Like they have hoodies that will cover you, basically your whole body. So if you go out in the rain, you're not getting wet and you're not cold. You're not too cold. There are actually two different types of those. They have post-surgical shirt by Rebound, or Rebound wear, which is like easy for you to unzip and just it helps with cords or any kind of medical cords that you might have attached to you. You can unzip it, and it's easy to put on and off and access those things. So they have that sort of thing. And then they have a jacket with a 3/4 sleeve down here. And you guys might notice that the price points are a bit high, but one thing about Patty and Ricky is they work independently. They work independently with the designer itself. Patty and Ricky obviously is not a big box store, so they go it's straight from the designer. So they make sure that they have the best quality things. So
Sure do.
sometimes you know that when you it's it's quality over quantity and quality over price, because um, to get quality things you have to pay. Sometimes you have to pay a little bit, but that's okay, because again, um, if you use our code DBTD10 today and moving through the holiday, you can get 10% off your entire order here at Patty and Ricky.
Oh,
It'll help with that a little bit. Also, you can see they have gift cards, they have things for kids, and one of the things that I love is down here in the jewelry, which I'm going to show you ladies and men too, and for kids. They have this is some of my favorite. This is I have really loved this ever since I heard about it. And I'm gonna show you the kids just because I think it's a cute picture and I love it. Anyway, um, they have Braille jewelry, and so I think that's super cool, um, because they're taking an actual thing that is used by the blind community and making it something that is an amazing piece of jewelry. So they're making it fashionable, and they're kind of taking that stigma away from it. So
yeah.
that's
I
cool.
I had never heard of Braille Jewelry
Yeah,
till I saw it on Patty Ricky's
yeah,
website.
yeah. It's super cool, and they also one of the other things that I really love over here. Let me go into the women's, and you can find all of this too once you come here to the website. Is Let me show you. They have Fidget Jewelry, as you can see, and they're all individualized, and I think they're so cool and fashionable and just beautiful. Um, so if you have a small issue with fidgeting, or you have a sensory disorder or disability, um, don't worry, because your jewelry can be used to kind of help help you combat that. And I'm super proud of Patty and Ricky for showcasing stuff like this, because not only is it beautiful, but it serves a purpose and it has a function. So look at all this stuff. I mean, it's beautiful, right?
Sure is.
So one of my favorite things is over here. The ring by Lux and Luca is $35, and it's a fidget ring, and I just think it is one of the coolest things. It's very simple, but it's, like I said, it serves a purpose, and it has a function, and it's beautiful. So that's one of the things that I wanted to show. And a lot of the things, as you'll see over here, like the Aurora fidget ring, goes out of stock here on Patty and Ricky a lot of the time pretty quickly, because everybody's trying to get their hands on it, and they just think it all is great too, like we do. So if you want to grab something, come on over and do it pretty quickly before before most of it goes out of stock for the holidays. And like I said, it's individualized, so a lot of the time certain pieces you can't find the same piece twice on Patty and Ricky. So that's an amazing feature. And then also, if we come back to, let me come back to the main home page, and I'll show you something else that I find is really cool. And then AJ, I'll be back to you on the main screen pretty quickly. I just want to kind of show.
Let's show off some of the guys' departments.
Okay, cool. We can do that. But can I show one more thing that I really love and I think people need to know about?
Sure.
Now, you know, most of you know, if you have a child with an autistic diagnosis, or if you yourself are autistic in some sort of way, you know how important true jewelry is. Or even if you have a sensory disorder or any type of disability that you find a need for chewing. Something else that I really love that they have is fashionable, what they call jewelry. It's true. I can't say the word right. It's jewelry. Yes, it's jewelry. I mean, seriously, look at these for the kids. They're like so cute and colorful, and you know, they would make great gifts for your kids who have, you know, possibly an autism diagnosis where they stim and chew, or you know, if you fidget, if your disability causes you to have to fidget once in a while, these make great options, and they look pretty stylish too, so you don't have to worry about standing out. I just think they're really amazing. I think that was a great concept for the Chewy Gem to think about, because look, they're all, you can see these, let me pull them up close. These are colorful hearts that are made out of a material that makes it really easy to chew, and I'm sure the person who has sensory disorder can feel and chew and feel confident because they're wearing something cute as well. So that was just something that I wanted to point out before we jump over here to the men's department, as AJ was saying. AJ, where do you want to go? The shoes?
Shoes or either the clothes.
Okay, clothes. All right, we'll go to clothes first. As you can see, they have, Patty and Ricky has an array of men's adaptive clothing. One of my favorite things that I've noticed is a lot of these shirts with Velcro over here. You know, nowadays the adaptive fashion world is coming more into play, and where, you know, people are realizing and designers are realizing what a market that is. So they're coming out with things like this that are stylish and handsome looking for a man with a disability. And I just think that's amazing. Look at these shirts, guys. They're actual, yes, they're button downs, but look at the way the collar, the cuffs on the sleeves are, because they're Velcro, and that's just amazing to me. Over here, if we go to port access, if you have any kind of disability that requires, or disorder that requires you to have a port, you can click port access, and all the things that are available that make accessing a port very easy. Like this bow black and white gingham Oxford long sleeve shirt. You can see
I love that.
Yeah, you can see the gentleman is pulling away the Velcro to show the ease of the port access. So that's really cool. And then there's just an array of different things that are available. Here, if I want to click shirts that are available for people with limited, or men with limited dexterity, here I would just do that. And again, it takes me to, let's see, give me 1 second. Hold on a second. Let's see. Hey Jay, what do you think you love the most about the idea of Patty and Ricky and working with them in general? While I get this working.
They have fashionable clothes and accessories that other outlets don't have.
Yeah. Have you? I know you yourself have ordered a couple things from Patty and Ricky, right?
I sure have.
Do you want to talk about those while I'm trying to pull up the next slide?
I've ordered a couple pair of jeans from them.
Yeah, you like the jeans they have available. By the way, let's look at those super quick while you're talking about those. Let's see if we can get any of those available or to show off. Yeah. Okay, so let's say you're in a wheelchair like this guy up here,
Yeah.
or like this guy down here. We're just gonna click on this link, and I will show you the jeans that are available via Alter Ego, via the designer Alter Ego, for gentlemen who are seated and need an accessible jean. So as you can see, they are pretty stylish and at a pretty decent price point, considering what the designers have to go through to make something like this. So and you can read the product descriptions are highly visible down here. If you have, and I'm noticing if you have a visual disability, I know that there is accessibility on this website for you to come and be able to access it yourself. So don't worry about that. If you want to purchase something, you will have the same access as everyone else.
And their prices are about average for the higher end designers like Tommy Hilfiger.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna mention that before I close their page out for for a little bit. Excuse me, guys. I've got a frog in my throat today. Their price points are pretty comparable to every other jean designer you see, because like I said earlier, designing for the disabled community isn't always easy, and it's usually a kind of a one-shop kind of thing, and it's an individualized process. So when you're looking at prices like $79 for a pair of jeans, you're not just paying for the one pair of jeans, you're paying for the quality. Because much like we were talking about with Fieldum yesterday, they are individualized, and so this designer, Alter Ego, only makes a certain number of these jeans, and a lot of times you get one-on-one consultations with these seamstresses and these designers to make sure the jeans fit you perfectly. So that's you're paying for that. You're paying for the individualized care and the individualized just consultations that you get with these people. So keep that in mind when you're shopping for jeans and things like that for people and chairs, because that's a really important thing. And Patty and Ricky really prides themselves on working with designers that like to work with individuals one-on-one. So you're actually paying for that one-on-one consultation and making sure the jeans fit you perfectly. So, yeah. Right?
Right.
And if you're a person who has a person with a disability in your life, if you're like a family member and you don't really know what they want, and you don't really know what to buy because you don't know their clothing size, you can just go up here to gift card right here. See this little nifty thing right here? You can go up to gift card and click right there, and they have gift cards in every denomination from 25 to 200. You can order one even for yourself. You can order one for yourself or for someone else for the holiday. You can put their information in and it will go straight to them, and they can choose when they get it. They can come on here and they can choose exactly what they want for themselves. So there's stocking stuffer idea. If you don't know what to buy the person in your life that has a disability, or maybe a sensory disorder, or maybe an elderly person, and you want to buy them something, just buy them a gift card and let them choose what they want on their own. Right?
Right.
So
it's a great gift.
That's right. And they have every denomination up to $200. So you can go from 25 to 200. Let's make sure we mention that. Okay, so as we stop share here on Patty and Ricky, and just remind you to visit there for everything you need, one-stop shop for any people in your life that may have a disability and want to be fashionable and want to show people the cool wares they have. Go to Patty and Ricky, because it is the one and only marketplace, or the one and only adaptive fashion marketplace. And let me tell you, I'm not just saying that because I know Alex and because I love Patty and Ricky and it was my first home. I'm saying that because I really believe and I know the quality of the products that she brings to and I know the quality of the designers that she works with. She works with over 200 designers, and I know that each one of them put their heart and soul in wanting to have their products be something that people love. So you can rest assured that Patty and Ricky does some great vetting with the designers that they work with, and rest assured that Patty and Ricky is not going to send you a product that is sketchy. They're gonna do all they can to help you find the product that works for you best. So we love Patty and Ricky, and just go shop there, and remember to use our code and find something great for the people in your life that may or may not have disabilities over the holiday.
And if you have a problem, they are easy to contact. They will fix it or get in touch with you and try to fix your issue right away.
That's right, they will. A lot of times excuse me while I'm kind of coming back to you there, AJ. a lot of times it's actually Alex herself, the CEO and founder of the company,
Yes.
will talk to customers and try to help them with whatever they need. So that's how great and how hands-on she is with the company, and with what she does
Yes.
every day, because it's not very often that you see that happen with companies where the CEO and founder is actually in the shop and in their offices working and helping customers. So that's one thing we love about Alex. And again, Alex, if you're watching, we love you, and miss you like crazy, and wish everybody at Patty and Ricky a very happy holiday, and just invite you guys to go over to Patty and Ricky and shop. And remember, every time you do shop or buy something from them, you're helping out a small business, and you're also helping us out. If you use our code DBTD10, you will get 10% off anything on that website, and that's just a big help for everybody. So as I prepare the next slide, or to show everybody else what's coming up, I think we're gonna jump into friendlies, right?
We sure are.
Why don't you talk, while I'm doing that, why don't you tell everybody what we love so much about friendlies, and how they came to be a partner of ours, and why I know we talk about them also a lot, and we will, and I'll tell you my thoughts, but I want you to jump in and tell everybody what you personally think about friendlies.
Well, when we talk about people that will get right back to you, for this is the type of place
Right.
that they are very responsive with their customers.
Yeah.
I had purchased a pair of shoes and just wanted to share my reaction. My reaction to my shoes, and that's how we got in touch with them and started this
Relationship. Yeah. You know, AJ had told me about Friendly Shoes and how he made his first order and he was really happy with them. And we just, you know, the next thing I said was, well, we have to have them on the show. And so we had them on the show, and we love them so much and what they stand for and their message, that let me try to get this back. That we knew we had to have them as a so we now obviously have them as a sponsor. You have heard us talk about Friendlies many times, and they have gifted us both with pairs of shoes. And as a matter of fact, I have the 2 pair of shoes that you're seeing in front of you now, right there on the front page. I have the mint and peach ones, and if you are a member of our Facebook group or page, you have seen pictures of me in those shoes, and I love them. I love every pair of Friendly shoes that I have. Like I said, I now own the black ones as well, and I love them both for different reasons. Number one is that these shoes right here that I'm pointing to, if you can see, are very, very stylish, and they just they fit with the trend. And then these are just black everyday shoes that pretty much go with everything, but you can see the zippers are in different places, and I love both pairs of shoes for that reason. I find it really easy to slip these right on each pair and just go out the door. And it's always been a struggle for me, even as a 40-year-old woman, to be able to do that. And now, since I found Friendlies and they've been our sponsor, and we've been promoting for them, and we've been able to showcase their shoes. That hasn't been an issue for me. So thank you to Joe and to Ryan for making this possible for people with disabilities to have a fashionable shoe that is also very easy to put on. And the innovation behind it, I think, is super great. So I'm telling you guys, just from my standpoint as a woman with a disability and dexterity issues in her left hand, please, please, if you're looking for a pair of shoes that, um, you know, or a gift of a pair of shoes for somebody in your family, or somebody that please go to Friendly's first, because they are the one-stop shop for that kind of shoe. And as always, we do have a code with them. AJ, you want to tell the people what our code is with Friendly Shoes?
Friends for life.
That's right. It's Friends for Life. And it's Friends for LYFE. It's Friends for Life.
It's FRIEZ.
Yes, and it's FRIENZ. And don't worry, guys, if you don't really get that code in the video, we will have all of this information from everybody and all of their codes that correspond with every company down below in the description box of this video, so that you can click right there and go to the links. So really easy for you to access. And as you can see, Friendlies are not only adapted friendly for people in wheelchairs, but they're elderly friendly, disability friendly, diabetic friendly. They're even for pregnant women friendly, because we all know, ladies, if you've been pregnant or you have a child of any type, you know how difficult it is to sometimes get down and tie your shoes, even with a 2-year-old who's nagging at your leg. So they definitely can serve you, and they're eco-friendly too. They help the environment because they use materials that are eco-friendly as well. So just love them. Go ahead.
And if you have 2 different size feet
Yes.
or foot, they can serve you as well.
Yes, if you have if you have the common problem that a lot of us have, excuse me, that a lot of individuals have with disabilities, if you have a little bit larger than the other, or one foot maybe a little bit smaller than the other, or one foot maybe a little bit wider than the other, they can accommodate that as well. They have, let me see if I can find it there. I think they have the story about that on their website. Let's see. But anyway, they can accommodate that as well. So, and what I love also about Friendly Shoes is that they're always coming out with new styles and new lines. They just dropped their new kids lines. I can too. So great. They always are coming out with new lines. Like I said, let me take that off. I think we've got some issues with our technical stuff, but it's okay. We're back. Anyway, like I said, they're always coming out with new lines for and keeping up with the trends. They have a new kids line. As you can see, you can click right here and shop the kids line, and it's called I Can Too. And again, like I said previously when talking about Patty and Ricky, when you look at these prices, think about how when they're doing this kind of work, they're working to keep in mind the disability community and working with individual designers to make that possible. So you're paying for quality over quantity.
Yes, you are.
So really, when you think about it, if you look at the price of one of these shoes, you're not talking about a pair of shoes that's just going to last a year and then you're going to have to buy again. These shoes are going to last you because they're made from materials and made with love. So that's one thing that is very comparable, because I don't know, from my standpoint, I would rather have a shoe that's going to last a while that I know was made well than a shoe that I knew I was going to have to, get new ones here because they
That was that was cheap. That I would have to get new ones every year.
right. And as you can see, these kids' shoes that I'm showing you, they're so cute. One of their popular designs is this one down here. I know they just released this whole line of kids' shoes, but one of their most popular designs is the one right here, um, Kids Excursion Canyon Camo. If you look, they have a lot of, if you go to their Instagram, they're showing a lot of pictures of kids who have these shoes. I know that um, we just actually gave Friendlies was nice enough to not only gift us with the pair of shoes, but also gift a friend of the show, her daughter got a pair of these shoes. And I can tell you from talking to her recently that Kelsey just loves her new shoes. So, and I love mine, and AJ loves his. So if you're looking for, and I didn't even mention the top feature, but you can probably see, and I'll take you back to the women's here so you can see it a little bit better up close. But what's so special about these shoes and Friendly shoes is that they have zippers on the side or on the heel, making the accessibility for the shoe or the person having to put it on that's disabled, making the process so much easier. Like, honestly, you guys, it used to take me probably about 10 minutes to put my shoe on. If I put a Friendly shoe on now that I have, it takes me 2 seconds because I just unzip it. And let me show, um, I have one of the newest pairs of shoes that they sent me here, and I'm gonna debut it early in the year in January with a promo that we're gonna do with them. But I want to mention again, um, like I said, it usually takes me about 10 minutes to probably put a pair of shoes on that's, typical, quote unquote. But if I put on a pair of my Friendly shoes, and let me show you guys by bringing it back to AJ because I want you to see too. But AJ, I know that you know. Um, Second here.
It used to take me and my helper a good
I forgot.
10,
Go ahead,
10
AJ, I gotta
minutes.
turn on my ring light here. Go ahead, keep talking.
It used to take me and my assistant a good 10 minutes to put on my shoes because I had to fight with my foot to get my foot in the proper position.
That's right, and that's something you brought up a good point that I want to talk about or touch on here. A lot of us with CP especially have um, feet that are a little, different than most. I'll put it that way. Just because, and we can't help it. It's just because of our disability. However, Friendly Shoes makes it really accommodating and easy to just slide our shoes over a pair of AFOs. Like, say if you have CP or any kind of disability that requires you to wear AFOs or any kind of brace, you can just let me show you here. These are the newest pair that I have, which I love. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see me do this, but they have a zipper on the side. I'm gonna have to bring it down to unzip it, but I'm gonna unzip it for you. And they unzip all the way around, and this side opens up here, and
Yeah,
you can actually slide your whole entire foot in and zip it up. Let me take a minute here and get it zipped up again to show you. So even if you didn't want to tie or have dexterity issues with or issues with tying in general. If you didn't want to tie them, you could have somebody else tie them, of course, or well, let me get it. I think it's
I just leave my shoes tied.
right, or
Uh,
like AJ and I do a lot of times. You can leave the shoe actually tied like this, and just zip it up, and you're ready to go. Here we go. Got it. Now, took a minute for me because I have to use one hand here, but like I said, it's really easy to zip up and make use of that. And what I think is really cool, let me show it to you once I get it. There we go. Had to get it started, but it's zipped up now. I don't know, can you see that? It's zipped. And what's really cool about this shoe, especially versus my other one, and like I said, the other one is really great and stylish. They're peach and mint, and ladies, they're really fashionable. You would love them if you had them. And please, I encourage you to, if you like it, go and buy them because they're really great shoes. But you can see, especially on this shoe, that kind of the zipper pull is Velcro, so it's built in to hide the zipper right here. So that's really cool. I don't know if you can see from my finger being there, but you can see that you can't even really see the zipper because it's hidden.
no.
And I just love these. They go with everything. I've been, honestly, over Thanksgiving, my husband and I went camping, and these are the first pair of shoes I packed. Why? Because they're easy for myself to put on while I'm in, um, camping with my family. So I love those. Thank you, friendlies. And remember, um, that if you want to purchase anything from Friendlies over there on their website, you can use the code Friends for Life. That's FRIENZ, Friends for Life, LYFE, and get a percentage off of your order there. And we also go ahead.
I have the
Oh, I'm gonna mention our little percentage, and then I'll go back to the website and I'll show everybody the ones that you have, since you can't access the ones you have right now. Okay?
okay.
All right, yeah. And if you remember to use our code, Friends for Life, you can get a percentage off of your entire order, and also a percentage goes to us. So you can rest assured that when you buy from Friendlies, that you're also helping out Don't Burn the Day, and we appreciate that very much. And let them know that we sent you, because we have already heard from Joe and Ryan over there that a lot of people have been, mentioning Don't Burn the Day, and we really, really appreciate that, guys. We honestly do. So thank you very much. And remember also, if you don't know what kind of shoe the person in your life likes, Friendlies also has gift cards available in every denomination available. So if you don't know exactly what kind of shoe your person would like, just go and buy a gift card in any denomination, and you can give it to them, and they can come on the website and find exactly what they want to know, or what they want to know, and their favorite shoe. So anyway,
or if you have questions about AFOs,
yes,
team at Friendlies have a OT and PT on staff.
yeah, they actually have a background in OT and PT, so they are very familiar with that, and they have some on-staff members that are going, that would go above and beyond to help you out with answering any kind of questions. And one thing that AJ mentioned earlier while I was getting us set up there is that every call goes directly to a friendly staff member when you call them to ask any questions. So you're actually speaking to the friendly staff from minute one when you order. So that makes it really amazing. And let me just reiterate how amazing both Joe and Ryan are from Friendlies because they've been on with us multiple times, and we just love them and thank them for their partnership and thank them for everything that they've done for Don't Burn the Day. And we encourage you, if you do need a great shoe that's accessible for anybody in your life with a disability or anybody with any kind of accessibility need in general, please go over to Friendlies, check them out, and see what they have available. Because like I said, they're always coming out with great new shoes for kids, women, and men. And speaking of that, AJ, we will show your shoes. Hold on one second. Yeah, they have a great selection available for everybody from men to women to kids. And like I said, we're going to show, AJ wants to show his kicks. So we're going to do that really quickly before we jump into the next one we have, next business we have available on our gift guide that we want to showcase, right?
Yes, sure do.
So we're going to jump into the men's and we're going to click this link here. Hold on a second. AJ, can you see that?
I sure can.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just make sure that it's going to work for us. I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. Oh, well, maybe.
Scroll down.
Hang on, it's just, they're really slow today, I think. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can. Oh, and one thing I want to mention is you can see up here, $150 in the US, you get free shipping on. So that's a big plus, right?
Sure is.
And,
Anytime you can save money is a great thing.
right, that's right. Okay, so we are, oh, for some reason every time I click minutes, it's taking me to kids. But I don't know why. AJ, I think we're just gonna have to bypass that today because I don't know.
Cool.
Let's see. Nope. It worked. Okay, good. I'm glad we got to showcase your shoes. So tell everybody about the type of shoes that you have, and
Well, I've got both the excursion and black.
Oh, so you have these, right? You have these.
Yes, I've got the excursion in black and the, what I like about them is how they zip up from
The heel.
the heel.
Right. And you'll notice that on some of these shoes, some of them zip up from like higher up on the side, and some of them zip up on the heel there. I've really come to love the fact that they zip up, that I have a pair that zip up from the heel, also because it just makes it super easy to just zip them up and go. Also, I keep saying it, but I love my mint and green ones just because they're so fashionable. And if you want to look at pictures of me wearing them, you can check out our Facebook page at DBTD and find me wearing them because they are so great, and they're just as accessible and wonderful as the excursions. But we obviously, you can tell that we really love our friendly shoes here and think they are the perfect fit for us, right?
They sure are a wonderful fit and would be a wonderful fit for anyone looking for accessible shoes. That's
right. So as I close out their website, I'm going to remind you guys once again to, hurry to, I know Christmas is only 10 days away. Well, you kind of given me a heart attack when you said that, when we talked about that earlier, AJ, but it's 10 days away. So we want to make sure to everybody goes over there, and if they're looking for a last minute gift and they need shoes, head on over to Friendly Shoes, because you guys, everybody will treat you right over at Friendly's, and they'll just give you a great experience. And don't forget to use our code AJ, tell them what it is.
Friends for Life. FRIENZ for F.
Friends.
LY.
That's right.
LYFE.
That's right. Friends for Life. That's FRIENZ for Life. LYFE. And tell them that we sent you over at DBTV, and I'm sure that'll put a smile on their face, and they'll even give you extra special treatment because they love us over here. So anyway, even though we would love to talk about Friendlies and Patty and Ricky all day, we also have to get to somebody else that we recently came across and we have learned to love very much, and that's Miss Robin and everybody behind the
And Wyatt.
Oh yeah, Miss Robin and Wyatt at WyattWear.com. Now you guys, when we interviewed Miss Robin, we had so much fun. She was a delight and a joy to interview, and she is the founder and CEO and mother to Wyatt, who is the face of WyattWear LLC.com, and they design. If you've seen our promo on our YouTube page, or you've seen it on her website, you know that they design stylish and fashionable bibs for anybody with the type of disability that might need one, anybody with cerebral palsy, or any type of disability, or basically anything that causes you to have a need to use a bib. And what's cool about them is they are the very first fashionable, stylish bib that uses materials that are just like 10 and above, because they're wonderful absorbent material. So whether you spill food or you're playing with Play-Doh and it gets on you, you can rest assured that, like we say in our promo, you can rest assured that WyattWear has you covered in every sticky situation. And when we say that, we mean it, because we even have that. They even gifted us with some, and I can say I use mine all the time, and I love it. And we have even been gifted with one here that we had a giveaway going on for a while, and the giveaway wasn't really active, so we're offering this, as you can see, a very stylish bib that's valued at $30, you guys. And if anybody wants or needs this for Christmas, please get a hold of us at Don't Burn the Day, and we will send it to you for free. Your gift from us and WyattWear together, because we want you to see the quality and be able to give it to somebody who may need it for their child or adolescents, because what they say at WyattWear is they design these bibs for children and adolescents, or any, like I keep saying, children or adolescents or anybody that might need them. And we're going to take you right to their website and kind of show you what we're talking about in terms of WyattWear, because let me tell you guys, when it comes to clothes covering, or clothes being, I can't talk, guys. AJ, you want to help out while I get there?
When you're talking about keeping your clothes clean,
yes.
WyattWear has you covered.
Yes. Go ahead.
Fashionable coverings that you can take anywhere that are easy to clean.
Yes, and I can say that for myself, because they're super easy to clean. And you know what else, AJ?
What's that?
They match almost everything that anybody has in their closet, because they come in so many cool designs. And I know that they just recently came out with a new line their formal line that features sequins and velvet. So that's super awesome, right? Right? And we're going to show you in just a second what that looks like. And you'll excuse me, guys. I've got a bit of a sore throat today, so if you hear me not talking a lot or having to stop and use AJ kind of as a
Oh,
as my backup there.
believe me, it's okay, because I feel your pain.
Yeah, I have a bit of a sore throat today. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I'm a bit hoarse, but I know AJ's got my back, so I'm not worried about it. But let me get you to Whiteware here, and we will show you all the bibs that they have available. And also, we are very lucky that Whiteware has partnered with us and given us a code to use on their website, and that is DBTD10 as well. It's just like the Patty and Ricky one that we mentioned earlier. And as you can see, they have different lines of products. We're going to start with the classic ones up here. They have these in the Chambray Denim. Go ahead, AJ.
The share screen.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, guys. 1 second. Hold on. Hold on a second. Takes a minute, but I'm going to. Here we go. Can you see?
There we go.
Yep, we're back. Sorry about the technical difficulties, guys, but we're working with a lot today. So anyway, like I said, here is the classic line of the Chambray Denim and the one that we have available for anybody who would like to have one for themselves or finds themselves in need of one for this holiday season for either an adult or child with a disability that could use these. I'm sure that that Miss Robin and whiteware.com would not mind that they go to your home as long as they're being used for the purpose that they are meant for, right?
Right.
And we're very honored and blessed to have them as partners, and we just love their message. And they're newer to us. They're a newer partner, but I can't tell you how much we love Miss Robin and their message. No. The message behind Whiteware and what they do. And she's a great advocate for her son, Wyatt, who is also the face of whiteware.com. And I will show you in just a second what I mean. This guy is amazing. He is now a teenager, and I have had the chance to talk to him and get to know him a little bit, and he's just a pleasure. So thank you, Wyatt, for being the face of WyattWear.com and bringing all these great bibs to the disability community. Like I said, you guys, they have different designs, different colors, and they're made. These bibs are made to keep your dignity out in public. If you go out in public and you need to use one of these bibs, or you have to take it along, you don't have to feel embarrassed or scared or worried, because honestly, they have a bib that matches almost every outfit in your closet. And that's why we're honored to work with them, because they make it not such a I don't want to say chore, but not such an embarrassment, even if you're an adult, to have to wear a bib. They make it stylish and fun, and it's not such a thing. It's not they're taking the stigma out of wearing a bib if you have a disability or if you're in need of one. And what I love about this is that, you know, whether you have a disability or not, you can use them for many things. And I mentioned that to Miss Robin. I mentioned that I tend to use mine a lot as a close as a clothes covering when I clean, or when I am cooking, because a lot of times the aprons are a little bit big on me because I'm short. So I can use one of these and cover my whole basic top part, or a shirt that I really love, and it will ensure that no bleach or chemicals or anything get on me while I'm cleaning, or no food gets on me while I'm cooking. And I've honestly been out with my husband and I've worn it under a blazer going out to eat, and it really, I got no questions or stares or anything because it fit right in. So I really love that aspect of it all.
And for parents with the child with CP, Robin is a wonderful resource.
Yes, she is, and she wrote a book. And if you want to look on Amazon, we have a link to her book, and Amazon on our website, DBTD Media. She's a great resource and a great advocate for her son. So if you are a parent with a child who just recently got a diagnosis of CP, reach out to her via this website and read her book, because like I said, she's a great advocate. And one of the things that I wanted to point out, one of the special points that I really point out here, and that's why I brought you here to this section of the website, is that Wyattware uses innovative, I'm sorry, there we go, not talking there.
Innovative.
Wyattware uses innovative fabrics that absorb 10 times its weight in liquid in under 2 seconds, and soaks up to 20 times faster than any material like bamboo, cotton, or knit. So you guys, this is an amazing quality bib, and you might think, again, like we've talked about with a couple of, like Patty and Ricky and Friendly Shoes, like we talked about earlier, you might think, wow, that's a kind of a high price point for just a bib situation. But when you think about the fabrics and the quality products that are used in making these bibs, you have to think about that, because do you want a bib that you can just throw away, or do you want a bib that you can wash and continue to use over and over and not have to buy again for at least a while? So, and I'm sorry, there goes Sally again, but hopefully she will quiet down in just a second. You know, she's our mascot here. So sometimes she's got to make her voice heard. But like I said, would you rather have a product that is quality, or, or a product that is going to have to be thrown away and used again? And what's so special about Wyattware, again, I think, is that you can actually wash it and use it again, and you can feel comfortable that it doesn't smell because it has antimicrobial technology that inhibits any kind of smell or anything like mold or algae or anything growing on it.
Yep.
So that's really special and cool about them. And they're really easy to contact. If you need to get a hold of them or ask a question, you can click up here to contact us, and you can email them. And they're constantly making new bibs. They're constantly looking for feedback from their customers about the types of bibs that they want. So you can call up Miss Robin and give her some feedback, and I'm sure she'll love it. And make sure you mention us, and make sure that when you buy your first Wyattware bib, you use our code DBTD10 and get a percentage off of your order. And if, like I said, if you need one, if anybody out there in our DBTD family would like to purchase one, you just come here. And we right now have one that we can offer up as a gift to our DBTD family if anyone would like it. We are also still running the contest, so if if you would like to enter our contest, do not forget to like and subscribe, and write what the words diversity and inclusion mean to you, and how you're going to put them into action in your life, and you can receive one of these too.
How will you put that in action in 2022?
Yeah, so that's, that contest is ongoing. Make sure you like and subscribe, and tell us um, tell us about diversity and inclusion as it relates to you, and how you're going to put it more into action in 2022. And like I said, if you would like this bib that we have available, completely free to you as a gift to you, please contact us via either the Facebook page or our website, and tell us a little bit about what you need it for, and we will send it right off to one lucky person. Unfortunately, we only have one to give away, but if you get to us quick, we can give it to you.
That's facebook.com/DBTD pod.
That's right. You can join it. You can join our group over there and become part of the DBTD family, or you can contact us via our website at dbtdmedia.com, and let us know who it's for, and what your need for, and we would gladly offer this as a gift to you in partnership with WyattWare.com, WyattWareLLC.com. And let me go through one more time. And this is Wyatt, the face of WyattWare, of course, and just to show you how amazing he is, he's a very precocious young man. Wyatt is 14, and he does have a say in every bib that is made. He helps his mom decide what kind of materials to use, and if they're stylish and fabulous enough. So he does have that kind of say in what goes on. And you can see that they have 3 different lines. Now they are a bit of a newer company, but you can see that they have had a lot of media presence in the past few years or so, and they're doing well. So we wish them all the best of luck. We love Miss Robin and Wyatt, and we encourage you, if you have anybody with special needs in your life, or a disability, or anyone from any age that has a need for this type of bib, please either contact us and get this one, or this one that we have available over the holiday, or come over to WyattWare.com and order yours as a present for the holiday, because I'm sure that it would be a great gift. And even, like I said, for anybody who has a need for it, just come over and get it. And like you said, like we talked about, the price point isn't, you often think about, wow, that's a little bit high. $30 for a bib seems a little bit high, but you're talking about the kinds of materials and the kinds.
You get what you pay for.
Exactly. That's that's a simple way to say it. But the materials that WyattWare prides itself on using are worth it, and the absorbent material really helps with if you have a child that has a reflex of drooling, it will absorb, and you won't even have to have a lot of cleanup. Or if you have a child that has CP with dexterity issues, which means that they spill food, or even an adult that does the same.
Yes.
I've been known to do it too, and I know.
I have too.
And I know, like AJ said, that he does it. So, don't let price be the reason that you don't give somebody one of these bibs today, because it could actually help transform how, one aspect of their life.
It could actually make their life easier.
That's what I'm saying. Transform and make their life easier, as far as feeding time, or those type of issues go. So make sure that you head on over to wyattwear.com, let them know we sent you, use our code, and pick up a great bib today, and use it as a Christmas gift. I'm sure somebody would love it. So thank you to Wyatt and his mama, Miss Robin, for being one of our sponsors today and every day on Don't Burn the Day. And don't forget, we have this Rustin plaid bib available for free to the right person if you write into us at DBTD and let us know what inclusion and diversity mean to you and how you're going to use it and who you're going to use it for. We will gladly send it, get it in the mail and send it right on to you. Right, AJ?
We sure would.
That's awesome. And we're very thankful to Miss Robin and Wyatt for allowing us to have the giveaway and be able to offer this to you as well. So thank you, Miss Robin, and we hope that we make you proud. Anyway, and as we close out with all of our individual people that we're showing, companies that we're showing you today, and kind of bring this gift guide back around to close, we want to say thank you to everybody who has honestly made this gift guide possible and been partners with us this year and supported us and just really believe in our message here at Don't Burn the Day. And you can't even imagine what it means to us to have you as partners. You guys, if you are anybody with a disability or you have a family member with a disability, please go and think about picking up some gifts from these companies that we mentioned, because they are really working hard to expand their reach in the disability community. And if we can help them do that, then we want to.
If you have any ideas for any of these companies or any suggestions.
Yeah, and one of the reasons why we love working with Wyatt Wear and Patty and Ricky and Friendly Shoes is because they're so receptive, and we cannot forget Fieldom. All of the companies that we have worked with over the past year are really receptive to feedback from both the disabled community and the able-bodied community. So don't be afraid, because they crave that feedback. So with every order, if you see something that you think needs to be a little bit different, please feel free to give, we hope, positive feedback, but if you can be constructive with your feedback and not necessarily negative, if it's something that you feel needs to be changed, let them know that too. But more so, this was just to showcase you these products as a gift guide and give you some ideas about what to buy if you have a person in your life or multiple people in your life with disabilities. These might be options, and they're great options to think about for those people. So we get questions all the time from people about Friendly Shoes and whether they go over AFOs. We answered that today. Yes, they do very easily. We got questions about why wear bibs and how absorbent they were. So we touched on that today, and they're amazingly absorbent. They are quality made. So, and that's what I love about all of the people that we mentioned today, is all of the products that we mentioned today are very quality made. Like, they're made with the disabled person in mind. They're made with, sorry guys, we got a phone call in the background, but it happens. So they're made with care and love from every company. All the products are made with care and love from every company that we featured today. So we're so excited to just have you guys support these companies and just love on us and love on them and have a very Merry Christmas and a happy holiday. And if we've contributed to helping you decide on some gifts, then we've done our job. Other than that, I think we are gonna wrap it up and call it a day, and wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a happy holiday. And we hope you get all your gifts in time, and make sure you mention Don't Burn the Day to each of the companies that you buy from, if you buy from anybody that we mention, and use any of the codes that you see down below in the video, or down below in the description box, to get a percentage off, because it does help us and it helps the companies that we mentioned today. So thank you once again to all of the companies that we shouted out today.
You've all been wonderful partners.
That's right. You've all been wonderful to us, and we hope we can bring you some business. And everybody that's going to buy from these companies, if you hear us today, you're getting quality products, and you're getting a great price on all the quality products. Have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and we will see you next week, guys. Bye. And don't forget, don't burn the day. We'll see you next week, guys, for our very last show.
Yes.
Bye.
See.
I think AJ's a little excited about that. But we'll see you next week for our very last show of this season, our holiday wrap-up show. We hope you'll join us again, and thank you for coming along on this journey with us and watching this very, very unique video. And we love putting it together for you.
Yes, we did.
Every year. It's a bit of work for us, but we love it. We love the concept, and we love showing you guys some great gifts. And don't forget, don't burn the day. We love you guys. Have a great holiday, healthy, happy holiday season. Have a very Merry Christmas. We love you, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.